Hey there, last week I did a video about the 10 brutal truths about aging and about being over 60 actually, and I got a lot of comments that people said, Eva, my God, this video is depressing. Being over 60 is so sad. It doesn't seem like there's anything good about it. And while aging can be depressing and depression in older adults is on the rise, I wanted to also talk about the flip side of that and talk about how wonderful aging can be as well. And I want to share 10 really cool things about being over 60. So we're going to do that today. My name is Eva. This is Women Blazing Trails. If you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. So in pure Eva fashion, I wrote down my notes because I'm not so fancy to have a teleprompter like some YouTubers do. And we are just going to get right to it. I do want to make a small note before we get started. I just adopted a new kitten, and she's here. She's sleeping right now, and my resident cat isn't really fond of her just yet. So there may be some noise, growling, hissing. Maybe there may not be. So we'll see what happens during this video. Anyway, let's get to it. The first wonderful thing about aging is if you are fortunate enough to have retired, you have a lot of free time. Number one is free time. You have free time to do whatever the hell you want, whenever you want, no setting your alarm clock. You can take naps whenever you want, take trips. I mean, like, you can do just freedom. Like you don't have to answer to anybody. There's none of that, stress and pressure. Number one, hands down, is free time. Number two, with that free time, you have more time to travel. You don't have to ask your boss for time off. You don't have to ask your children if you can take time off if you have to babysit your grandchildren. You just book your trip and go, and you just say, and you can just put out a little note to all your friends and family, say, hey, I am going to Japan for a month or wherever you want to go. So you definitely have more time to travel. And I have to make a point that if you're solo traveling, solo travel is, in my opinion, is the best way to travel. Number three is that I feel that we tend to appreciate life a lot more. I'm 62 years old now. So I've gone through a lot of really bad stuff. I've had a lot of really, really good stuff happen in my life as well, but I've gone through bad stuff. And I feel that at this stage in my life at 62, I just appreciate my days more. And with that appreciation, you just feel more gratitude and more love, and you feel more humble, and you have more compassion, and you have more empathy towards people. It's just for me, it's a really warm feeling because I try to love and embrace every single day. Every day I wake up and I say, thank you, God, for a new day. I hope that today brings lots of joy and love and opportunities and all kinds of things. I just really embrace each day. So I think that over 60, and even in talking with some of my friends over 60 and even over 50, I think they even appreciate their days and their life a lot more too. Number four is that you get to finally enjoy your hobbies again. If you were stuck in a 9-to-5 for 40 years or whatever, you were a slave to working, and now that you're retired and you don't work anymore, you can pick up your hobbies. If you're painting, knitting, crocheting, whatever your hobbies are, you have free time and you can just do it. You can just enjoy your hobbies again. Number five, this is a good one, and this happened to me this year. We get senior discounts. So, okay, I live in Guatemala, and of course there's no senior discounts, not that I'm aware of, not for me anyway. But when I went back to Canada just this past August, I was in Canada, and I had to take a Greyhound bus from Ottawa, Ontario to Sudbury, Ontario, and then back. It was a round trip. So when I booked my ticket, I realized you had, like, in the payment options, it said senior discount, and I was like, what? I get to enjoy my first senior discount. So that was super exciting for me. And it's all those little things. And it wasn't like a huge significant discount, but I'll take it. I mean, every penny counts, right? So it's those little things that really, I don't know, they make me happy. So senior discounts at all kinds of stores. I save money for more travel. Number 6. Okay, here's a good one. So we get away with things because we're old now. So if you can remember back when you were like, I don't know, let's say you're like 10 or something, and grandma said something, blurted something out that was really obnoxious or ridiculous, and your mom would just say, oh, that's just grandma, she's old, and she can get away with that kind of stuff. And grandma was like 60 or 65 or however old grandma was at that time. Well, we're grandmas now, so we can get away with saying whatever the fuck we want, and people just like, oh, she's old, they just chalk that up to that, oh, they're old, they can say those things. So we get away with all these things that I think that's pretty funny, actually. Number 7 is we have no filter, we have more confidence, we found our voice, we have no filter, and we have more confidence to say what we mean and mean what we say. And I think I mentioned this in the last video. I have a hard time because I like completely lost my filter. And I actually have to remind myself, Eva, that might not be so appropriate, or sometimes I have to actually think before I speak, because I don't want to hurt people's feelings, but I just blurt stuff out sometimes and I'm like, no, like that's not whatever. So we have more confidence and we have no filter. And I think also what I mean by more confidence, I should say for me, when I was younger, 30, 40, 50 years old or whatever, I would try to not hurt people's feelings. And I guess I was a bit of a people pleaser, if you will. So I would always just say what people wanted to hear so that I wouldn't hurt their feelings and they would be happy. Well, I don't do that anymore. I say the truth now, and I'm confident in my own voice that I can say the truth and not feel guilty about it. I mean, provided I'm not hurting anybody's feelings, of course, but I don't feel guilty about speaking my truth, and I have that confidence in me. And if people don't like what I've said, that's on them. That's not on me, because there's a saying by Ann Landers, to be irritated by criticism is to acknowledge it's deserved. Now, I'm not saying I'm criticizing people. I'm just saying when you say something to people and they're irritated by it or offended by it, that's on them. That's got nothing to do with you. So anyway, no filter, more confidence. Number 8 is that we are now in control of our lives. If you're a single woman, and if so, I should probably say, and this is kind of sad actually, not a lot of, and I know I'm talking about women because this is a women's channel, but men can watch too. I hear an awful lot. There are still women who are married or in relationships where their husbands have control over their lives, or their husbands control everything that they still do in their lives. And that's kind of sad. That really kind of makes me sad. So if you are in one of those relationships, you really need to stand your ground and learn how to find your voice, and not tolerate and put up with disrespect and bullying and being manipulated. Because, I mean, we're in our 60s now. We don't have time for that bullshit. No. So anyway, we're in control of our lives now. I write the rules to my life now. This is, what do I want to do today? Where do I want to be in 5 years? What do I want to wear today? How do I want to dress? Where do I want to go? This is, I get to write every chapter the way I want it, and I get to design every day the way that I want to. So we're in control now. Number 9, we have no problem saying no, because I know that no is a complete sentence. I don't have to apologize. I don't have to say, no, I can't, because it's just no. No, I don't want to help you. No, go ask John, Henry, Heather, Susan. No, you can just say no and not feel guilty about it. And that's a really, really liberating feeling. It really is. And I think number 10 is we get to learn things now because we want to, not because we have to. And with my work, I still have to learn a lot of technical stuff, but I enjoy doing that. But I mean, I also get to I'm learning Spanish because I want to. I live in a Spanish-speaking country. I don't have to, but I want to. And we can learn things because we have the free time. We still have our wits about us, and we want to learn new things. It's not forced on us. We want to improve ourselves. So as you can see, aging isn't all doom and gloom, and it's not all shitty and stuff. We don't have to impress anybody anymore. I don't wear makeup hardly ever anymore. I put on a little bit of lip gloss today. I don't, just because, we can be who we are and we're comfortable in our own skin, and we don't have to impress anybody. We can just go about our lives and live our lives the way we want, and grow and just be beautiful human beings. So anyway, that's all. I just really needed to share the 10 really beautiful things about aging or being over 60, because there are some really beautiful things. And that was only 10. I mean, there's probably 100 more wonderful things about aging, but I just listed 10. So anyway, that's all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to drop some links down below as well that I think you might like to check out, and check out some blogs. Don't forget to, like, comment. Yeah, I did all that already. That's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, because I do upload every Sunday, and I am posting very random shorts, sometimes daily, sometimes twice daily, sometimes once a week. So hit the notification bell and you'll always know when I upload a new video. I will catch you back here on the next video. Bye for now.